Hello and welcome to another Flash CS4 tutorial. Today we're going to be learning about motion tweening and basic animation, so you guys are going to get to jump right into things. So, we're going to go ahead and start. We have our layer 1 here, and I'm just going to go ahead and name this. We're going to name this, by double clicking on it, we're going to go ahead and name it box. So now we have box. And we're gonna click on a box, and we're just gonna make it blue. Click like this, and your next step is going on to the next frame. I forgot to mention this. Basic animation is always at 30 frames per second. And we're gonna go ahead and go here. We're gonna hit F6 for keyframe, and we're gonna go to our free transform tool. Shortcut for this is Q. We're going to go ahead and move this down. So all we've done is we've picked our beginning point and our end point. But if we play it right now, nothing will happen. We're just going to have it stay and then flip right away. What we want Flash to do is take all these frames in between and make those all the steps in between step 1 and step 2. And we can do that two different ways. We can do this by hitting create classic tween. And when we play it, we see how it moves. Or we could have skipped that entire process and done Flash CS4's new way of tweening, which I'm still not a fan of because I like the old stuff. But if you want it, remove tween. I'll show you how to do it. You can go ahead and click up here, create a motion tween. It's automatically going to bring you all the way down to here. So you're on your last frame, then you move it. And it's automatically going to keyframe this in for you. So if we hit Control Enter, I'll play that. The only thing nice about doing a motion tween this way is, see these little points here? Those can be moved. So what I mean by that is, we can go ahead and zoom in. We'll zoom in on this a little bit here. We're going to go up to the selection tool. We're going to grab a point. And we're just going to start bending points. I'm going to bend these points down a little bit more. And now when we hit Control Enter, we see it's followed the actual motion path that we've picked for it. This is extremely helpful when tweening, because instead of having to tween down and over and then having to like fill in the curve and everything, we've made simple tweens by giving it something called a motion pattern or a motion path, which we learned about in the first tutorial. Well, kinda presets. We put the tab there. So that's kind of what those do, but those are presets, and we're gonna get into those in a couple tutorials later on. So that's that. Yeah, so that's basic motion tweening. I'm going to go ahead and show you a different type of tweening right now that I really have no idea what its purpose is, other than to make it kind of look cool. I don't know. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to keep our box here. Alright, and we're going to go to 30 frames a second again. Actually, you know what? I want to make it 2 seconds long, so I'm going to go to 60. And I'm just going to tell you right now, a motion tween changes one property, and that is place. A motion tween will change one object's place to another. A shape tween is what I'm going to show you next, and the shape tween changes size, place, color, shape. So, what that means is, I can turn this blue rectangle into a giant orange head if I felt like it. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to go ahead and switch over to our oval tool. And we're going to delete this on the last frame. Notice it's blank now. Circle, and yeah, we'll just go with a red color, I guess. Actually, I changed my mind. I like green. We'll go over here. And we'll throw a ball in. Now we'll do the same thing that we did for classic tween, but we're going to hit shape tween. Now sometimes this won't work. Sometimes you have to highlight the entire thing before you get your shape tween, but now it doesn't want to work for me. Huh. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and restart. All the way back to the beginning. Okay. We're gonna go with a green circle for now. Sometimes Flash will do that. It'll be stupid sometimes. So, you know, just put up with it. You know, because things do get better. It's a steep learning curve at first. Oh, how convenient. It's a steep learning curve at first, but once you really get into it, Flash really does grow on you. Like, I've done multiple projects. This will do animated logos for you. This does everything. What was the first color again? Oh, it was green. Sorry about that. And we'll go ahead and change this to a red. Christmas is coming. Alright, so we're going to go with create shape tween. And now when we play it, you can see it's changing the shape, the size, the color. You know, it's doing everything for us. Look at the colors. So, I've only really found, you know, a couple ways of doing this. Like, you can change, like, you can make, like, lights kind of flash and stuff with it. But, other than that, this is a pretty useless tool. But I decided to show it anyway. So, yeah. So, guys, don't forget to subscribe. We are a new channel. We are trying to grow. So, tell your friends, subscribe. Hell, ask us questions. If you want to know anything on Flash, tell us. If we don't have a tutorial on it, I promise, personally, I will go on there and make it. If I know how to do it, I will make it. You want to know how to make an eye move or any kind of little thing that you are stuck on, tell me. I will help. So, yeah, definitely subscribe and, you know, help us out. Thank you for watching, and make sure you check out the next tutorial.